Hey everyone, welcome to Rocket Rambles, and today we're rambling about the recent box office news that Barbie just passed the Super Mario Bros. Movie to be the highest grossing film of 2023, which is absolutely insane! I'm gonna use this video as a way to discuss the Barbie movie phenomenon in general, because what this movie's accomplished in the box office is unlike anything I've ever seen. If you looked at the list of films releasing this year back in January and were asked to predict which would make the most money, I think most people would have bet on the Mario movie. After all, it's Mario. Everyone loves Mario. Who wouldn't go see a Mario movie? And for a while, it seems like that prediction was correct. So many films this year have bombed in the box office, but despite all of that failure, Mario came out strong and made well over $1 billion. It had the name recognition to get people into theaters, everyone's always wanted to see an animated Mario movie, and the reception was fairly positive, which led to even more people going to see it. Counteract this with movies like Indiana Jones 5 or The Flash, which did have recognizable names, but not ones that people were really dying to go watch a movie about. And then the mixed reception of those movies just deterred audiences even further. So that was that. The obvious story would be that Mario wins the box office for 2023 thanks to a bunch of predictable factors, and Nintendo would reign supreme of not just the video game industry, but the movie industry as well. But then Barbie happened. Barbie didn't necessarily come out of nowhere. People knew the movie was coming out and were generally excited for it. I mean, even I was excited for it. The trailers looked super fun, but the momentum for it kept growing and growing, way beyond anyone's expectations. The marketing campaign was super creative, early reviews were glowing, and the Barbenheimer meme began dominating the internet. And all of this led to it having an opening box office of $162 million, one of the best openings in years. In comparison, the Mario movie opened to $146 million, which is a great number, but Barbie beat it! Barbie! No one was placing bets that Barbie would beat Mario's opening. And from there, Barbie just kept dominating, consistently coming out on #1 in the box office, even when new movies were premiering. When Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem came out, it didn't get #1 in the box office on its opening weekend because Barbie did. In fact, it won the weekend box office for 4 weeks. But this still put it in a close competition with the Mario movie, because the Mario movie held the #1 spot for 5 weeks. People were doubtful that Barbie could pass Mario, thinking that it would eventually slow down. But it didn't. Even when it wasn't #1 in the box office, it kept going and going and going, and now here we are. As of September 3rd, when I'm recording this video, Barbie has made $1,381,000,000, while Mario has made $1,359,000,000. That puts Barbie in #1. The Mario movie is still technically in the lead internationally, but Barbie's domestic lead was able to push it to first place worldwide and take the title of the highest grossing film of 2023. And honestly, I don't think any other film this year will surpass it, seeing as most of the big releases are being delayed into 2024 due to the writers and actors strikes. So how did this happen? How did Barbie beat Mario? Well, obviously I can't give a 100% correct answer since I'm just one guy, but I'm gonna give some of my theories as to why I think this happened. #1. Barbie was just a good movie. I know it's not universally loved, but a majority of people that saw it really enjoyed it, including myself. And yeah, I had some problems with it, but I really appreciated how it was so willing to be itself, be creative, be a true Barbie movie. So many Hollywood blockbusters these days lack this level of personality, and I think audiences appreciated that. #2, all of the buzz. The marketing was everywhere. The Barbenheimer memes were everywhere. The discourse surrounding it, good or bad, was everywhere. The internet was lit up with a pink fire of Barbie buzz, which caught the attention of a lot of people who then went to see the movie out of curiosity. They wanted to join in this Barbie fever going on, having an opinion on it, and most importantly, seeing if I'm Just Kin is truly the greatest song of our generation. Personally, I think the Toad cover's a little better, but maybe I'm biased there. please go watch the cover. It's on my main channel. I think you'll like it. Number 3. People missed fun movies. The Hollywood market now is dominated by big action films starring superheroes, big robots, or Vin Diesel driving a car. When was the last time there was a movie that wasn't trying to have the most explosions, or most punches, or most lasers, but just be silly, make jokes, goof around? It feels like for the past few years, only animated films have been allowed to do this, but Barbie gave us a live-action, big-budget comedy again, and that's good. We need more genre diversity in major film releases. Superhero fatigue is real, and not just that, but big-budget spectacle action film fatigue as well, which has been verified by the numerous box office failures this year. But what were the successful movies this year? Barbie, a colorful comedy, Oppenheimer, a historical drama, Across the Spider-Verse, an innovative animated masterpiece, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the conclusion to the most heartfelt superhero trilogy of the past decade. These are all movies that deviate from the regular Hollywood template and offer audiences something they can't get anywhere else right now, and thus they were rewarded with high box office returns. And my final reason, because Mario didn't make as much money as it could have. Don't get me wrong, the Mario movie was a huge success, but it had one thing holding it back. That critic score. People who go to the theaters for, well, good movies probably skipped Mario because it wasn't designed to be a good movie. It was designed to be a movie to please Mario fans, which isn't a bad thing, but that inherently limits your audience to just Mario fans. And while there are a lot of them, the profits could have been higher if you made a film that also appealed to people that aren't fans of Mario. Make a movie with a bit more depth, with a bit more to say, and I think the movie would have attracted some new people to it. I mean, that's how Barbie won the box office. It got people who weren't Barbie fans to go watch it. I'm not a Barbie fan. I've never had a Barbie toy in my life, but I still wanted to go see the movie because it looked good. Imagine if the Mario movie had that same effect on non-Mario fans. In that timeline, Mario still might be the highest grossing film of this year. So, in my opinion, Barbie beat Mario due to it being good, widely discussed, and fun. Maybe you went to see the movie for one of those 3 reasons, or for an entirely different reason that I missed or is more personal. Regardless, the fact that Barbie won is indisputable, and I say to Barbie, congrats. I think you earned it. Now, Mattel, please take the right lesson from this movie and don't churn out garbage toy films for the next decade. Trust the creatives, please! You'll make money if you do! Well, I'm done rambling for now. Leave your own ramble in the comments below. Do you crown Barbie the queen of 2023 cinema, or should Mario have stayed on the throne? Thanks for listening to my ramble, and I hope you come back for the next one.